Kyle besides the morally corrupt Faye Resnick. So, I mean, I don't know. I think this could, I think that they could, but don't give the network too much credit, because if this were Teresia or Kyle or Jizzy Jizz, they would sweep whatever the fuck it was under the rug. If there's a body count in Jizzy Jizz's backyard of that new house, they'll sweep it under the rug and say, just bury the body deeper, Jizz. You know what I mean?
Hey. Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I'm really opinionated today. Shut the fuck up, David. You got some strong ones today. Since we're on Beverly Hills, we might as well just stay there for this episode. Mr. Kemsley is very upset with Miss Stracke. Ooh, PK has come out swinging. Now, let's not forget, this is the same PK who has decided to take time out of his life to first tell me to fuck off in a DM and then block me. Let's not forget that I'm blocked by PK. We have to do a show one day, blocked by. You've been blocked by you've been, let's do that.
Well, yes, by all my Welcome to Plathville people. Well, Ethan Plath, Tammy Slayton from Thousand Pound Sisters. That one
is Ethan the hot one?
No, Mike is the hot one that you want to get with. That's on Watch What Happens Live. Ethan, so I know. I'm very depressed. Because
well, I am blocked. I have two favorite shows, Dallas and Melrose Place. I am blocked by somebody from my favorite show that has ever existed. Thank you, Lisa Rinna. Whew. But PK has blocked me. So PK really is in the weeds. Mr. Kemsley is reading and seeing. But I mean, on the TV, so Sutton in her confessionals, does everyone realize, first of all, not to segue, that Sutton is like a wolf in sheep's clothing? I mean, she's saying that her ex-husband is like internationally known, not in real estate. She's shading Mo. Then she's saying something. What else did she say? She shaded Kyle there. Oh, she shaded Annmarie's dress. She shaded Erica. Sutton is a silent assassin. Sutton is deadly. She's dangerous, this Sutton.
Dangerous, Miss Sutton.
No, Sutton is the typical, like, darling, I am on the charity board and I have martinis and brie and caviar with Jennifer Tilly. I am a proper lady. I don't do that. And then she's sitting over here, she's one of the shadiest ones on the damn show in these confessionals. Sutton is good at this. So all I'm saying is, when she says things like, here I am and the matchmaker and, Dorit married PK. So maybe I guess what I need to learn from this is not to be as picky. I mean, I don't see how PK could take that in any way, shape, or form as a nice thing to say towards him. It's basically saying, like, you're as ugly as fuck, and Dorit is pretty, and if Dorit could be with you, I could certainly lighten up my standards.
Like, Sutton
boil it down. I mean, that's what she's saying.
Sutton is savage, and Sutton is, boy, she's coming in hot where Rinna is missing. She really, really is. And to your point, obviously PK pointed out on his social media that he was alone the night of the DUI arrest, which was the big rumor out there that, of course, Sutton has repeated.
She said the only thing she heard is that he wasn't alone. Yes.
Right. Which he posted the police reports where, of course, they're not going to lie. I mean, he was alone. I mean, they don't care if PK was with someone. They would name and the passenger was, or somebody, blah, blah, blah. There's no one there.
100. Right. And that's the thing. And he is saying, like, he said, Sutton, you're no Dorit. He's like, I would not go on a second date, let alone a first date with you, which I do believe that Mr. Kemsley would not ask Miss Stracke out on a romantic date if he were single. And
we need to get your friend Rachel Yucatel to weigh in on this. Rachel's very sweet, so I'm sure she would not compare women. But I mean, in an ideal world, I'd like Rachel to basically go, what do you think? Would PK have ever hit it with Sutton, on his worst night?
No, but let me tell you, if PK and Dorit are separating, and I would say this, I'm going back on Rachel's podcast in like a week or two. She called to ask if I would come back on. We're going to have Rachel back here. Look, I mean, I would say this to her face, so it's no shade. But if PK and Dorit are not going to work out, I wouldn't be shocked if Mr. Kemsley's phone rang from my good friend, Rachel Yucatel. I'm gonna put that would not
Oh,
shock me. Sorry, Rachel. I'm just being honest. And more power to you, girl.
I think that's a compliment, isn't it? I mean, Rachel's
Compliment.
very stunning. I would,
Well, no,
yeah.
I mean, I think she'll call him, but I think he would.
Oh,
He would. I mean, it was, but yes, the other way around too. She's literally drop dead gorgeous. He would call her. Correct.
I love the back and forth between Sutton and PK and Sutton and Kyle. I do. There's something about Sutton. I think she doesn't care. And she has that Southern, that's a very Southern thing to do where they're like so sweet to your face. And then behind your back, they're like just completely, I mean, that's the South. And so I love Savage Sutton. I love it. They all seem to come for Sutton. They don't care. And Sutton seems to give it right back. And, I think what I like, Sutton sometimes says like, oh, her feelings are hurt or whatever. But I do think there's something savage about Sutton. Like, I don't think she gives a shit. Like, I think she really is like, look, I've got this
$300,000 a month. You think that has something to do with it? I mean, she has the fame now. She don't need this shit.
Exactly. I think she's thinking, I'm getting 300 grand coming to me, honey, for the rest of my life. I don't give a shit. I don't care what PK Kemsley thinks, or if I get invited to this party or that, I'll throw my own, darling.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to say it. I have to say something.
Money does give you a fuck up attitude.
Being rich, I'm sorry. Well, that is the point of money. Health is the only thing that matters, but it's so great to just be like, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, don't care. Like, so I think, but you know what I was going to say? Yeah, so I agree with all that. Lisa Rinna just did her interview recently somewhere, and she's like, is it interesting over there? Like, who's the villain now that I'm gone? Well, guys, I think we have our new savage RHOBH villain, and her name is Savage Sutton. Is Sutton the new Lisa Rinna? That is the question. But I do agree with you, Sarah, that I think that she does not give a shit, and it's so freeing to just say what you want. She's not Brandy Glanville. Garcelle is a working actress. Who else? Kyle has some money. Dorit. I don't know. I don't know where Dorit's money comes from with PK, but I mean, I shouldn't ask. The others are like working stiff. Sutton has a lot of money. She really does. The most on the whole damn show. Okay. Erica.
I think Mo does pretty well now, too. I mean, I think Mo and Kyle have had a real.
Mo and Kyle, I would say.
I think they're pretty rich, too. I mean, like we've said, he's got a legit real estate agency here. I mean, people are selling their houses all across Los Angeles by the agency.
Honey, you want
He's getting
some information?
What?
One of my friends in the Hamptons is a broker. Guess where he works now? There's an agency in the Hamptons. Boom, drop the bomb. There's agencies all over. So when you're getting a piece of each person's head, yeah, Mo is doing really well for himself.
Very well.
Erica,
all right.
Not so much. But she's trying. She's trying that, Erica. You got to give her credit. All right, we got to do OC next time, and I have some Miami stuff to say.
Okay, sounds good. Sarah Fraser Show. Subscribe everywhere you get your pods. I drop a podcast daily.
And for me, I'm going to be kind to all of you. If you don't subscribe, it's fine. But OneSkin.co, use code